Today we're checking out the demo of Lucky Hero, which is a slot machine roguelike, but it's got some fights. It reminds me a lot of Peglin, okay? So we're gonna just start a new game here, and this is the only class that's available right now, Warrior. Fight with sword and shield symbols. So the crazy thing about this game is essentially you have to fight with symbols in order to do damage to the opponent. If you ever played Peglin, it's very reminiscent of that, except instead of Pong or Breakout or whatever you're trying to play, this is sort of a match game, sort of like a slot machine. Okay, so there's a few different items that we can start with. You know, I've never started with this one yet. For every one symbol destroyed, get 2 gold. Let's try that, and we're gonna try to destroy some symbols. So you have a few different routes you can take, sort of like what you would expect in roguelites. And if you hover over any one of these items or any one of these tiles, it'll show you exactly what you get. Skill events, or to where you can get different skills for your warrior. Chests can get you loot. These horned skulls are for elite enemies. These are for regular enemies. These are for random events that you usually need money to take advantage of. And this one's another skill event. But in the interest of keeping it simple, we're gonna go ahead and do this one right here. Okay, this is going to be, well, let's do this one. This will be a skill event, and we'll select that one first. The music's also pretty darn good in this game if you love 8-bit chiptunes. So self-healing or immunity, we can take one of the other. Immunity is 15% chance to be immune to debuffs applied on the symbols by enemies and areas, and self-healing is each spin gives a 30% chance to recover 1 hit point. I love that. I really do. So I'll break down the UI to you once I get into a battle here. So you have the octopus, or whatever enemy that you're fighting at the time, and if they have any attacks lined up or specials that they use, they're going to be here. Slime gathering place, 10% chance to add 1 mucus or super mucus per spin. So when items go onto the board or items get used on you, they'll kind of clutter up your own board of symbols that you can't use, your own symbols. Okay, so it could be very different. Okay, so every round you start off with a spin. Okay, you have your health here, the monster's health here, you have energy that you can use and get, you have gold that you can get, and you have a certain amount of visits to the store. So the first thing that we're gonna do is claim our 2 energy by clicking on them. And we have a few different tiles that we can select from. First, you can see the enemy's intent. He intends to deal 2 damage with an attack, and he intends to use this mucus liquid on you, okay? And this is a debuff, and it's basically going to go away after 4 rounds. All right, so there's a few things that we can do. Pretty much anything that you click on besides the energy is to get it uses energy. Okay, so we can collect gold, 1 gold at the cost of using 1 energy here. We could use 1 block at the cost of 1 energy, and we can attack with the cost of 1 energy. We can also heal with the cost of 1 energy and get an empty bottle after we use it, and we can also get extra energy up to 3 times with this energy star. So let's go to the store first, because we have a couple gold. We can choose to get another skill, and I think right offhand we should go for defense, because he's already attacking us for more than we can possibly do. So let's go ahead and grab a shield for the price of 1. Now we can go back into the store if we want to, because we still have a gold, but knowing this, we have 2 energy. Let's just go ahead and block his attack and wait for a better opportunity to go for it. Let's end turn. He's going to attack, which we blocked, and we're gonna get the slime. Okay, so let's spin the wheel and see what we get. So we have another couple energy, and it says I need more energy symbols so that I could use more symbols in a turn. That's true. He's going to block for up to 1, and we don't have to do anything right now as far as blocking or attacks. Okay, so let's go ahead and grab our 2 energy. We're gonna grab the money so that we have a little bit of extra gold. Let's visit the store and see what they have. They do have common energy that we can buy, so we're gonna grab that. It goes onto the board immediately, which allows us to move again. And I think what I want to do here is, let's see, we have 1 more gold. Let's go ahead and block an attack. Okay, because energy doesn't carry over from spin to spin, and I want to wait until we get a little bit more money. Okay, so we did do some damage to him with our attack. Let's go ahead and go to spin. Now he's got something else that he wants to do. Randomly freeze 2 symbols, and apparently frozen symbols cannot be used this turn. So there's 1 energy that we can't use and 1 wooden shield that we can't use. He's also going to use tentacle, which is unable to use every time this symbol appears. Adjacent symbols cost +1. That sucks, man. All right, so let's grab all the energy that we can here. Let's see, is there any gold? Yes, we can collect gold here, and we can go to the store, and let's see. He has 1 block already. Steel sword is good, but we don't have the money for it. Healing herb would be really nice too, but I think let's go for a healing herb. I take it back. Instead of just waiting around, I'm gonna go for the healing herb here. And he has 1 defense, but we can hit him for a little bit. Let's do that, and we'll go ahead and end turn. Now I could use some of this energy store to get extra energy, but I don't think it's very worth it right now. There's gonna be some times in the future battles that it's very important to use, and we only get 1 of these. It's like an exhaustible if you ever played Slay the Spire. So let's go ahead and end our turn. And the tentacle is out. Okay, so again, that is going to increase the cost of everything that's adjacent to it. Let's hope that it didn't get too close to stuff. Okay, so it's only gonna make the wooden sword cost more energy. We're not really worried about that because he's gonna be attacking this turn. So let's go ahead. And I was gonna say, oh, I see. It actually reduces his turn by 1. I mean, it reduces the countdown by 1. After this countdown goes away, it leaves, it consumes it. All right, so let's see. We definitely want some block here. All right, and I think we want the gold as well, and more block, and we're going to take a point of damage, but that's not too bad. When we spin, we actually have the chance to heal as well. So let's just continue waiting for a better opportunity. We have 0 visits to the store left. But the good news is gold will carry over from battle to battle. So let's go ahead and go to spin. He's going to try to freeze our symbols again. So that actually worked out for the best. The slime, which he threw on the board, got consumed by this tentacle, and it brought down the tentacle's counter too. Okay, so unfortunately, our attack is still kind of nerfed, but we don't have anything much else to do. So I think we're just gonna go ahead and attack him here because we don't need to defend. Let's just do it. I would have loved to get the gold as well, but we didn't have that luxury, unfortunately. Let's go ahead and end turn, and let's see. We'll spin. All right, so our energy is actually gonna cost more, but it doesn't do anything, I don't think. I guess because it costs 0, it changes the multiplier or whatever, but we do have 2 energy here, and we could use the gold, but it's going to cost us another energy. But we do have some extra energy, so let's go ahead and do that so we can retain the gold. And he's going to heal for 2, but we had the attack available. So that is how the monster battles go, and it gets increasingly more difficult, which is cool because you can continue to build yourself up. Now, normally going for max hit points right now would be really good, but I've learned early on that if you get some money up front, you can kind of steamroll going forward, and we have some healing abilities still left. So let's go ahead and take the gold. So we have another regular enemy to fight, and we also have an elite enemy to fight. Let's go ahead and hit regular because that's going to give us some more time to power up. So this is a vampire bat. It can randomly curse, having 50% chance to fail symbols that have been cursed, and he only has 6 health. So let's go ahead and spin. We did gain our health from that spin, our passive ability, which is really cool. So we might fail at this energy. Oh, we did not. So if it fails, it just kind of disappears and you don't get the benefit from it. But we got plenty here. So the cool thing is we have 3 energy. He's only attacking for 1. We can block that attack. We can get the gold bullion, and we can hit him with our sword, and we can go to the store. So we can get a common energy here. I really wish they had a better sword, but I think getting an iron shield would be good and an energy, and that is going to still leave us 3 gold. Yeah, that works for me, and this shield is absolutely fantastic. Let's go ahead and use it. I don't know. I don't think block carries over for us for the next turn, but maybe it does. No, it sure doesn't. Okay, so I was just curious to see if it did. All right, so he's going to attack for 2, which is very, very easy to block now because we have an iron shield. We gain 2 block at the cost of 1 energy, so it's much more efficient than these wooden shields already, and we can attack and do a little bit of damage. In addition to that, we can get the gold bullion, and I'm just gonna go ahead and use the wooden shield again and in turn. So the store unfortunately does not change as far as I know. There may be some things that make it change if we go to the store again. Oh, actually it does. It does. Maybe it just doesn't change if you're in the same turn. Okay, I misunderstood that. So we have Steel Sword Advanced attacks weapon. It costs 1 energy, but it deals 3 damage in comparison to what we already have, which is the wooden sword, which can do 2 damage, but it hardly ever does. So we have 4 gold here. Let's go ahead and grab it, and we're gonna try to get some more money before we go back to the store and wait for next round, because we can get some pretty good weapons with and items with 2 gold or 3 gold especially. So let's see, he has 3 hit points here. Well, we can kill him. We can just kill him. Now I don't have to, because I can wait to see what the next store is, and I think I'm going to. I think I'm just going to hit him for 1 here, which I'll be able to kill him next round. So let's go ahead and just go to in turn so that I can go to the store and kill him next round. So this will kind of bide my time, so I have a few extra things to do. Yeah, no problem. So let's go ahead and grab all of the energy. I got the gold. I have 3 gold now. I can go back to the store, and there's nothing that costs 3. The experience book is interesting. On use, slightly increase the probability of getting rarer symbols in the store. Now I do like that. We have enough energy that we could probably use this. Let's do it. Let's do it. That'll be fun. So I only have 1 gold left, so I'm not going to worry about using it right now. Since it's a consumable, we will do enough damage to kill him, though. Actually, we did it with the wooden sword. Pretty cool. Okay, so the reward gold is only 1 here, so we're not going to take it. I am interested in getting that max hit points after all, and this max hit point reward is +3, which is better than the last time anyway, so I'm going to go ahead and select that. So we're at 8 of 11 now. Hopefully we can roll a few times to increase that health, but we still have a potion and stuff remaining. Let's go ahead and go to the elite enemy, and the elites so far have not... Well, let me say the first elite is not crazy difficult compared to the first one. Okay, not even close. But we're gonna try to get some gold here and scale up. Okay, so we're gonna use our abilities. Now I just gained gold. Nice. All right, so unfortunately our energy may not get absorbed here. It did not. Oh, actually, it still did. Weird. I feel like that was a bug, but maybe not. Okay, so we have we could grab our gold here. He's gonna do 3 damage to us, and he's going to use stone, which is going to just be in our wheel, and we're not gonna be able to use it. But if I'm remember correctly, there's no countdown on this stone, so it's gonna be in our inventory forever unless we remove it, which kind of sucks unless there's some synergies involved for it. Okay, so let's go ahead and block his attack. We're gonna get 2 and 1 here, and we can do a little bit of damage while we have the ability to. Let's use our steel sword, and we're gonna hit him for 3, and then we'll go ahead and in turn. Hoping that I might get some gold here, and there's the stone that we talked about. Let's go ahead and spin, and it looks like we can get gold. He's gonna do block for 3, which is fine by me, to tell you the truth. Let's go ahead and get our gold, and let's use one of our experience books. Let's go ahead and use it, and let's see how it reads again. It costs 1 energy. On use, slightly increase the probability of getting rare symbols in the store. I don't know if that's cumulative, okay? And I don't see anywhere where we have the buff that I can look at. Yeah, I don't think so. So these are my abilities right now that we saw, but there's no like buff. I wonder if that's something that pops up later. 2 turns, area progress, tips. We can turn them on about the store, spatial relationship, game progress, and this is our deck. But yeah, so you see, this is part of our deck now. Yeah, unable to use. So it's kind of like a curse in Slay the Spire, if you remember those. Okay, so he's doing. Let's go ahead and go to the store. We can get more energy, but I don't think that we are to the point to where we need that. I think we're gonna just save our money because right now we have plenty of energy, I feel. Let's go ahead and attack him for everything that we have, and he's dead. So I would have liked to be able to use my gold in the store, especially since I used my my book, but hey, it is what it is. Max hit points 3. Actually, let's go for a reward again. I feel like our hit points are doing okay. We haven't even filled up our bar since then, but this is going to the next stage, and things get significantly harder going forward here. Okay, so let's see. This is a chest. It does look different than the last time I saw a chest. Maybe it's because we're on the second run. Okay, this is a symbol store where you can buy symbols. This is really, really nice. This is another skill that we can get, a symbol store, and we can get, there's 3 fights, 2 and an elite. This is also interesting because of gold. I really think that the symbol store and the chest plus the 3 fights is the way I want to go. Don't get me wrong, skill event might be good, but I think I want to go with this one. Oh, and there's also a modifier at the top I should have checked. It's actually this. Have 12% chance to randomly curse 1 symbol per spin. So yeah, that's pretty tough. Each of those choices have a modifier to them, which I should have checked. So first things first, let's get the chest because these usually don't cost anything. We just get stuff and we can select a symbol. Oh my gosh. The Knight Shield is a rare, gain 5 block. Ruby Short Sword, it's a miracle rarity. 1 energy cost, deals 5 damage. Damage doubles for each hit point gem adjacent. We don't have any hit point gems. Golden Furnace, weapon enhancement. Consume 1 energy. And it does consume, but randomly strengthen a surrounding weapon. Success rate is 80%. You know, that's not that bad. Really thinking about it, it's not that bad, but I really think this miracle sword is it, man. This whetstone's interesting too. It just buffs adjacent swords. But I think we're gonna go with the ruby sword because that's just crazy. Okay, we already enhanced our defenses pretty good with the shields. Now we went for a sword, and that is gonna help us a lot. Okay, so we have a symbol store here, but I don't think we want to visit it yet. Let's at least get a little bit more money so that we can afford more symbols if possible. So this is a Devil Eye, 11 hit points. They're getting a little bit tougher. Randomly inflict spike to 4 symbols, receiving 1 damage from each unused symbol with spike at the end of the turn. It ignores block. Oh my god, the unused symbols. So we have to use the symbols with block. With curses, that makes it really, really difficult, and it also may persuade us to use things that we don't want to use when there's spikes on them. So let's see how this goes. So let's see here. So we've, oh my gosh. All right, so unable to use, wait, the empty bottle is what we get from. The symbol is removed from the pack when exhausted. And if we use this, we take damage, yeah? Or if we don't use it, we take damage. Let's see how that works. So let's gain all of our energy, and this one will tell us. No, okay, so it's if you don't use it, meaning that if we don't use this health potion right now, we will get spike damage, and it ignores block. He's gonna do 4 damage to us, so I think it's a no-brainer to block with the shield, get some gold. Then I don't think we're gonna use the small hit point potion yet. Let's go ahead and block the rest of his damage. We do have the ruby short sword that we can hit him really hard for. I think I'm gonna go ahead and take a lick here. That's gonna do a lot of damage, and that helped us a lot. Okay, let's go to store just for giggles. Wait, we can get gold bullion, gain 1 gold, price 2. That adds more gold as we go. You know, that's a cumulative benefit that we could use. That just adds an extra gold to our deck, which enables us to get more gold going towards that shop. I think I'm gonna take it, even though it's against my better judgment. We don't have enough energy to use it right now, but I do want to pile up as much gold as possible, so I am gonna use 1 use of my energy star here to get it. There we go. Okay. Actually, he has 4. He's gonna do 4 damage to us. No, we've already blocked. Let's go ahead and end turn. So we took the 1 damage, and we took another damage from him attacking. Blast randomly inflicts blast to 1 symbols. Unused symbols with blast will be destroyed at the end of turn. We have to use whatever this is on, unless it's on our rock or whatever. Okay, so let's go ahead and spin. This is kind of dangerous, man. I ain't gonna lie, but I love the mechanics of this game so far. Okay, so we have to use the shield, which is no biggie because they're doing a lot of damage to us. So, oh, insufficient energy. My bad. I'm jumping the gun. Okay, let's grab this energy. Let's use the shield, and we're not gonna have the shield destroyed, thankfully, because we used it. Great. Let's go ahead and grab our gold. He's gonna be doing 3 damage to us, and we don't have the ability to defend against all of that. So I think we just take it out on a limb and hit him as hard as we can. As a matter of fact, I can kill him if I want to, but I do have 2 block. So I think I am going to in turn. Let's check store. See if there's anything amazing. Trash can. Delete 1 adjacent selected symbol. Ah, that's pretty interesting. If we have some curses on the board, we can go ahead and get rid of those. Like we would be able to use the stone if we wanted to, but I don't think it's worth it right now. Let's just go ahead and end turn. Okay, he did a little bit of damage to us. Let's heal from the spin. Yes, it worked. That's such an awesome passive ability. Okay, so we may not be able to use this item. Let's use our energy first and take a look at what we can do. So he has 2 block right now, but well, he is gaining 2 block right now. He doesn't have any block, and he only has 1 hit point. So I don't think we have to worry about not being able to kill him. Let's make sure that we get as much gold as possible. That was a great investment, by the way. Let's take a look at it again. You know, I think getting another energy would probably be a pretty good investment since the price is cheap. And we won't need to use it right now, but I think we just go ahead and kill him here. So we have 8 gold. I could have waited another turn, but I didn't want to chance it from him doing something very, very bad to us. Okay. We already have some experience books that we haven't used yet. Let's go ahead and add more max hit points. And now we're up 8 of 14. Now we could really try to heal this battle, okay? Maybe that includes using the small hit point potion. Okay, so this is the Woodman. He is, oh no, that's just the symbol that he has on us. All right, so let's go ahead and spin. Let's get ready. There's not much to read from him. All right, so he is going to do 3 damage, and he's going to give us broken wood, or is it decayed wood? Okay, consume. Unable to use every time the symbol appears, its duration counter -1. Okay, unable to use every time the symbol appears, its duration count is -1. Add. Okay, so he's going to use this, and it adds 3 broken wood. Oh, it depletes. Okay, so if I understand correctly, he's going to throw this out on the board with 7 turns. And after it gets destroyed, after 7 turns, it's going to turn into broken wood, which also are going to have consumption time. It's kind of weird. Okay, so this is a consumable. You can only use this 1 time, but I think it's going to be very, very easy to defend against his attacks. So we're defending against his attacks now in full. We could probably just kill him, to tell you the truth. But I want to be able to get as much gold as possible. So let's just use our miracle sword on him. This is going to bring him down to below half health. And we'll end turn. And he's gonna put that wood on our board. So it's only one tile. We already know what spikes do. Let's go ahead and spin. And yep. So this is receive 1 damage at the end of turn, ignore block. So we've got all of our energy again. Let's go ahead and grab the gold. Grab another energy here. He's gonna block for 5. I think we just kill him here. Or do we wait for more gold? He's not doing any damage to us. So I think just doing a little bit of damage just to get his health really low would be beneficial to us. Let's go ahead and use the small hit point potion twice. All right. And now we'll end turn. So he's going to get his 5 block for the turn, and we are going to spin. So his intent again is damage. And we have some spikes and some curses and stuff. Hopefully we get this gold. But let's use all of the energy first. Now, we did get the gold. Perfect. That's exactly what I wanted. So we only have one more round that we can collect gold. So if we can milk this properly, I'm going to do it. Because approaching that symbol store, we're going to have a lot of money for it. Let's go ahead and use the iron shield. And both of these shields. And now we're gonna, we have the empty bottle too, which is interesting. We can get some liquids from the enemy. Okay, so this is gonna be our last round to be able to get gold. Ultimately, we want to kill him here. Okay, let's go ahead and use all of the energy. Let's use the gold. We have 3 energy left, and let's check the store. Nothing. Nothing that we want anyway. Okay, so he's gonna heal too. We've already extracted as much gold as we can from him. Do we want to heal? Yes, we do. Let's go ahead and go with the advanced healing herb, and it's consumed. We have almost full health now, not quite, and let's just go ahead and kill him. We had another energy that we could have used too, but I don't think it would have helped. And I think we're just gonna max out our reward here for health, and was that? I thought it maxed out. Let's go to the symbol store, and now we have a lot of money to use. Okay, so we can't re-roll this, but what is this? Defensive stance, rare buff, consumes 1. All adjacent defenses improve block by 3 times. Wow, that seems incredible. This sword is 7. Almighty Greatsword is Miracle. Costs 1 energy. Enter attack form in odds turns. Deals 6 damage. Take on defensive form in turns of even number. Gains 6 block. Defensive stance applies to an extra bonus. Oh my gosh. These two together seem incredible. I want them both. I want them both. We still have $9 left. I'm going to add another gold bullion. And should we get another energy too? I don't know. I think we should. Okay, we can do hit point gem. Don't we have a synergy with this already? I think we do. If we look at our deck, what was the thing that we get with the hit point gem? Damage doubles for each hit point gem. Oh gosh. Yeah, we want the hit point gem too. All right. There we go. So we leave here. We still have 4 gold, and we fight the elite. Now, I've never gotten past this guy, but I don't think I've ever been this strong either. So let's go ahead and spin. We should have a full board every time now, if I'm not mistaken. Okay, so he's locking stuff up. Lock symbols cannot be used in this battle. Is that forever? Oh my. All right, let's get some energy. I don't know if we need gold. Let's see. So enter attack form in odd turns. This is turn 1, which you can see up here if you lose track. And it would basically deal 6 damage, okay? Which he has 15 health. That's pretty good. But we do need to defend against his 6 damage as well, because that's a big one. In the even number turns, I would have gained 6 block. Defensive stance applies for extra bonus. Okay, so all adjacent defenses improve block by 3 times. It costs 0 energy. So this would actually give us enough defense. Right here, gain 6 block. Oh my god, that's strong. Okay, and I think Almighty Greatsword here, wait, weapon costs 5, and this does 6. Let's go ahead and use this, and I'm going to use my energy star as well and hit him for another 5. I think that's a no-brainer, man. We do have one more. We can hit him for 3 more, but I don't think we do that. This brings up max HP. That's interesting. I think we get gold here. I think we go for a little bit of greed. Yeah, let's go for some greed here. Okay, he's gonna hit us for 6, but we blocked it all. Now we can spin. Can we heal one? Nope, we did not. Okay, that's all right though. So he has no block. We could probably kill him easily here. The question is, should we milk it? He's only gonna try to gain 3 defense here. So I think that's pretty good. We'll never be able to use this energy this battle. So we have 4 energy right now. Let's do as best as we can with our money. And we could kill him here. Let's look at the store. Shield of Life. Holy. There's another Almighty Greatsword too. Gosh. Gain 3 block. 20% chance to recover 1 hit point. Block plus 1. Hit point recovery's chance 10% for each hit point gem on the wheel. That's interesting because we do have a hit point gem. It only gains 3 block though, which isn't bad, but I think having another miracle sword is just great though. I'm gonna grab that miracle sword, man. And here's how we're gonna play it. Let's go ahead and end turn. We're gonna take the chance here. We're gonna gamble with this elite a little bit. Let's spin. We didn't gain health again, but that's okay. All right, so he's using curse, but that's not too bad. He's gonna add 2 rocks to on his turn, so we need to kill him, or we're going to get 2 more rocks added to our deck, and we really don't want that. That's like a permanent debuff, right? Okay, so let's go ahead and grab gold. He has 3 blocks, so this is an odd turn, so we're gonna deal 6 damage. Okay, so any attack will kill him now, which means we want to use 1 energy for gold and 1 energy to kill him, just to maximize all of our possible stuff. So rainbow energy is a miracle. Gain 1 energy when the symbol is on the wheel. It resists the debuffs of adjacent symbols. See, that's really cool, but what kills me about that is that we already have so many energy symbols that it might be kind of diminishing returns. But it is a really, really good symbol. Let's do, yeah, let's do it. It's a miracle item. I should not skip out on it. All right, so now we're gonna look at these top. Goblin Library experience book uses +1 and has a better effect. Now that's an interesting take. We already know what Nightmare is all about, and sudden death has a 2% chance to get 1 symbol destroyed randomly per spin. That's terrible. We could lose some of our incredibly powerful items. So what is this? Symbol exchange. I like that. We may be able to exchange the rock. This is hit point recovery. We're doing okay with hit points. Let's go with this one because the Goblin Library deal is pretty darn good. So let's see what we can exchange as far as symbols are concerned. So let's see. Give out 1 symbol and get a different symbol of the same rarity for free. So if we give away this rainbow energy, I wonder if it's only 1 use. If we give away the rainbow energy, we could get another miracle symbol. I love that. Let's do it. So we got spiked nail. On use, add spikes to the surrounding shield symbol. Add spikes number equal to your block. Oh, that's really cool. That gives us like a defensive build. So we can actually keep doing this. Huh. Interesting. Can you do the same item that you just got? No, you can't. So this empty bottle, we would get an iron shield for. That's interesting. Okay, so we don't have the miracle energy anymore. We should probably try to get rid of this basic sword because we never want to really use that. It costs gold. I didn't even realize that it costs gold every single time. Does it say that? Yeah, it costs 6 gold. Gosh, I just misread that completely. Okay, no problem. We did come out very, very good with that though, I think. Okay, oh my God, there's 3 leads on this floor. We're so dead, man. Okay, automation beast. Spike reflects damage. Alright, I don't like the look of that, but it doesn't work. I think a shield will ultimately protect us against that type of damage. Alright, so let's get some energy. What is this? Broken wood. The log finally exploded. Okay, but we have a few of these in our deck now, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, we do, but it goes away in 3 turns. Oh, we have 1, but it goes away in 3 turns. Nice. Okay, so now we don't have enough gold to really utilize the sword that well, so let's just go ahead and see what we need to do to defend. He's gonna hit us for 8. We really need to make sure. So spike, this is on use, add spikes to the surrounding shield. Symbols, surrounding is gonna be that as well. I think we use it. So we get spikes on this shield, and it gains 2 block and 2 spike at the cost of 1 energy. Perfect. So we have 2 block and 2 spike now. We're gonna fight fire with fire here. And we got 5 and 2. I think we just try to defend as much as possible against this attack this go round and get a little bit of gold. How's that sound? We have store available. Advanced shield is to gain 3 block with 3 money. I do like this a lot. But this hit point gem, I'm doing the hit point gem, man. It's valuable. It's very, very valuable. Let's go ahead and end turn. And we did some damage and blocked some damage. But fortunately, thankfully for that heal, but we still are at 8 of 14. And this guy hits very, very hard. Okay, so, and it doesn't look like we rolled our miracle spike shield item here. So we just want to make sure we defend as well as possible. We are on an even turn here, meaning that we can use our defensive stance to gain 6 block, which is awesome, right? So let's go ahead and use that. Oh, we did use the spike nail, but it's only on a wooden shield, so I don't think we use that right now. I think we get the last bit of block that we want to, and I would love to get this gold, but we got to do some damage to him. So let's go ahead and hit him with the sword. And do we want to do 3 damage to him? Yes, we do. The answer is yes. All right, so we took some damage from spikes too. I didn't anticipate that, so it brought down our total block. If we wanted to be damageless, we could have used another shield here, but I think it's okay. Let's go ahead and end turn. He's gonna hit us for 8, which only did 2 damage. We're at 6 total health here. Let's spin. We did not heal. All right, we do have some healing options too. Okay, we have these health gems which give us max hit points, and I think they only have 3 uses, so we can use them quite a bit of times. I just don't think it's very viable to use energy while we're not even close to filling up the bar. Okay, so let's consume a lot of our energy. This energy is coming in really, really handy. Okay, so we get really, really good benefit from the spike nail, but unfortunately he is just defending right now. So he has spikes, so we do need to gain some block. I think what we're gonna do here is just use the iron shield. This is frozen anyway, we couldn't have used it, so I was wrong about that. Let's go ahead and use the iron shield. That gives us 2 block. That means we can attack twice without worrying about taking damage. And if we use 2 gold, we're on odd turns, meaning that we're doing damage. We could kill him here if we want. We don't have any ability to get health right now or do double damage. I think this one just works out fine for us. And we're just gonna kill him here. There we go. So 6 out of 14. Hit point plus 4 as a reward. The Composure Sword deal 2 damage and 1 block. This is pretty good. I do like the 4 energy here, but I think we need to heal because we're hurting right now. Let's take a little break and build back up. Even though I don't think it's wise to go after 3 elites in a row, we're gonna go for the regular enemy here, which is a skeleton guard. All right, so he has freeze. We're used to that already. We're gonna use this. We're gonna try to use our goblin library here and build up to get a nice symbol. So he wants to use attack for 8, and we can use attack here. He has 37 health. This is crazy sauce. So let's get some gold because we don't have a whole lot of shields on board. And we also don't have any of the double damage stuff due with the gems. So I think what we'll do is, man, he's gonna hit us for 8 and we don't have any defense, but we only had 1 wooden shield, so there's not much more that we can do for that. 1 block for 1 energy seems terrible. It really does. I think we're just gonna hit him as hard as we can. I think that was the best deal here. He's gonna hit us for 8. We're gonna have 2 health after this. Let's look at the store. What is this? Extreme charge, legendary. Energy consumed cost 2. Randomly increase the damage of adjacent attack symbol by 5 times. That's crazy. Healing herb. It does cost 1 energy, so we couldn't heal right away with it. I think we just pass on this. Let's just go ahead and end turn. Oh my gosh. So we gotta do 31 points of damage to him before he kills us with 2 health left. Please gain a health. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, so he put some bones on us, which did not do anything. I guess they go in the empty symbols. I forgot to actually read what that ability did. But the good news is we get a lot of defense here very, very easily because we're on odd turns with the even turns with the almighty greatswords. So first order of business, consume all of our energy. Let's make sure that we block all his damage. We could use the spiked nail here to do a little bit of damage to him and get block. I think we're gonna do that. Now, Miracle Sword gains double damage for doing adjacent to, is it adjacent or, I don't know. Adjacent I think means left, right, up, or down, but we're gonna test it anyway, right? So let's go ahead and use the spiked nail, and we're gonna use the wooden shield. That gives us 1 spike and it blocks all of his damage, and we're gonna use the ruby short sword. So we did not unfortunately get that. I guess it's not an adjacent tile when it is diagonal, right? Adjacent I guess is left and right. I always get those terms screwed up. Okay, let's end turn. So he's gonna hit us, but we're gonna block everything, and we actually did 1 point of damage to him. Next turn he's gonna freeze. Hopefully he doesn't attack us too hard because we don't have the great swords defending for us. He is attacking us. Dadgummit, man. All right, so let's see here. Iron Shield, we're gonna get 2 block. I don't think we can kill him here. So this is scary, man, because we don't have the stuff on the board to be able to effectively kill him or completely protect us from the attack. So if we go to store, can we vacuum cleaner delete 1 surrounding selected symbol? That's interesting, but right now it's not what we need. Gosh, man, what do we do? Okay, so let's start off by using all of the shields that we have available. That's 4. We would have to heal here. We could get 1 more energy to be able to attack again, but it would only be for... No, we don't, because we have plenty of that. Is there a reroll ability? No, we can't reroll these things. what happens? Okay, so let me just look at this correctly. Let me just look at this, make sure one more time. Advanced, unable to use, consumed, -1 with adjacent symbols. Okay, not a big deal. So it does reduce the duration symbol of our experience book, but I don't think that's a big deal. If I use it, I want to try to see if we get something better in the store. No, because it has to go through a whole roll. Dang, that was our only hope, really. So I can't even use this because it's frozen, and I don't think it'll give us immediate hit points anyway. So the only thing that we can do here is just use the Almighty Greatsword twice and take our lick, man. That's it. Well, it was a good run. Let me just check one last time. Common energy. We do get the common energy. We can't use this. It doesn't give us any shield right away. This doesn't. It only adds spikes if we were to use it to consume. If we got gold right here, we go to the store, same items, we could get the sword and attack with it, but that's the most that we can do. We're completely out of options. Well, we hit end run, and that's it, man. That is the game. But I gotta say, man, it was really, really cool. I think that this is the highest score I ever got. Difficulty initial 50. It tells us the run time, the amount of spins, the amount of gold, how many elite enemies we killed, how many normal enemies we killed, and how many bosses we killed, which was 0. If that was a regular enemy on this stage, wow, right? Dang, man. So that just proves defense is super important. Getting rid of bad symbols, also very important. Saving gold up, very important. And milking as many turns as you can get to upgrade your character on the way to these higher difficulty levels is paramount. That's Lucky Hero, ladies and gentlemen. I gotta say, this is a fun game. I'm very much looking forward to the full version of this. You guys can let me know what you think in the comments, and let me know if you'd like to see more. I would love to play more of it and see where the difficulty goes, even if there's a little bit of meta progression and stuff. So that's it, guys. Links will be in the description below if you're interested in it on Steam. Thanks so much for watching. As always, this is Zueljin signing off. We'll see you next time.